In the heart of Tennessee lies an untold horror, a tale so chilling that even centuries later, it haunts the land. This is the story of a family that unknowingly invited an ancient evil into their home. They called her the Bell Witch. What began as whispers in the dark soon turned into something far more sinister. The Bell family would face the unthinkable, a force beyond their understanding, a curse that would take one of their own. Some say, even today, the Bell Witch still roams these lands. Early 19th century Tennessee. A peaceful farming community along the Red River. But one family would soon discover that the serene countryside harbored a dark secret. The Bell family, led by John Bell, was well known in the region. They lived simple, happy lives, but their quiet existence would be shattered by something they could not explain, something that began as a whisper, but would soon become a nightmare. It started with small disturbances, scratching sounds on the walls, knocks in the dead of night, and strange animal sightings. At first, the family brushed it off. But soon, the unexplainable events became more frequent, more sinister. Then, one evening, the knocking became more violent. John Bell and his sons searched the property, but there was no one outside. That night, the family would hear the sound of chains dragging across the floor. Yet nothing was there. As the weeks passed, the entity grew bolder. The family began hearing a voice, a low, mocking laugh that taunted them in the dark. It called itself the Witch, and it wasn't satisfied with just haunting the home. Soon, it turned its attention to the Bell children. Elizabeth, the youngest daughter, seemed to be the witch's favorite target. She was slapped, scratched, and thrown across the room by an invisible force. The family was helpless. No matter what they tried, they could not stop the witch's attacks. The story of the Bell Witch spread like wildfire. Neighbors, townspeople, even religious leaders came to the Bell farm, hoping to understand, or banish, the dark force that haunted the family. But every attempt to stop the witch failed. Soon, word reached the ears of one of America's most powerful men, Andrew Jackson. Jackson, future President of the United States, was intrigued by the tales of the Bell Witch. He arrived at the Bell farm with a group of men, confident that they could solve the mystery. But before they even reached the house, Jackson's carriage froze. Something unseen had stopped them in their tracks. The witch's attacks grew more focused, and soon she set her sights on John Bell himself. His health deteriorated mysteriously. His face grew pale, his strength faded, and soon he was bedridden. The witch promised that she would be the one to take his life. One morning, the family found John Bell unresponsive, and by his bedside, a strange vial containing a dark, unknown liquid. The witch's voice echoed through the house, proudly proclaiming, "I killed him. I will kill you." After John Bell's death, the witch disappeared as suddenly as she had come. But her presence was never truly gone. Even today, visitors to the Bell Witch Cave claim to hear her voice echoing in the dark, or feel an unseen hand on their shoulder. The legend lives on. Some believe the witch was a vengeful spirit, while others claim she was an ancient evil tied to the land. The truth remains unknown. But one thing is certain, the Bell Witch left an indelible mark on history, and her curse still lingers. The Bell Witch is a story of fear, mystery, and the unknown. What do you think? Could the Bell Witch still be haunting Tennessee? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.